Yesterday, my family and I went to a Shakira concert at the Hard Rock Live in Miami, and I have some thoughts. I want to leave them here as a reflection and as a reminder and a sort of video diary. I'm sharing them with you because I would love to get your input, especially if you're a Shakira fan like me. I've been a Shakira fan since I was 13 years old. It was 1996. Shakira had just released her first international debut album, Pies Descalzos. I know she started singing a few years before, and she had, I think, 2 albums released in her native Colombia before, but this one brought her to little girls like me in the US of Hispanic descent. The album was fully in Spanish. I fell in love with her music so hard that I still have all the lyrics from that album memorized as I realized at her concert.
It's like us, women. Every time we fall, we never come again, right? Cada vez que nos caemos nos levantamos un poquito más sabias. ¿Sí o qué? Un poquito más fuertes. Un poquito más resilientes.
I didn't even research her song set so I could sing along, and I still knew all the lyrics to the songs from her first 3 international albums.
Dice esa escritora latinoamericana que me gusta mucho, Isabel Allende. Nosotros solas somos más vulnerables, pero juntas somos silencio.
I have very vivid memories of events that took place while listening to those albums. For example, with Pies Descalzos, I remember I got the CD when I was 13 in 1996, and I remember playing it so much on my CD player boombox that my family was tired of hearing it. With ¿Dónde están los ladrones? I was 15, and I remember the song Ojos Así left me so impressed. I was in awe of her ability to mix Middle Eastern sounds with pop. I had never heard that before, and I was hooked. To this day, that song is the reason I started listening to Hindi music and Middle Eastern music in general. I have no idea what the lyrics say, but it sounds amazing. I have a playlist of Bhangra or Hindi music. I also have playlists in Brazilian Portuguese, French, and flamenco music. I love exploring different cultures' music. And I feel Shakira's song Ojos Así was the spark that set off the flame in me for exploring music from other cultures. When Shakira released Laundry Service in 2001, I was already 18 and starting college.
Y él recuerda que cuando el hombre llegaba a los 40 años, su mujer, mi hijo, se le llamaba soltero de oro. ¿Ah? No se la había pasado bien así, pero usted decía. Pero para la mujer, pues no era lo mismo. Yo nunca estuve de acuerdo.
To this day, when I hear any song from that album, especially Wherever, Whenever, or Suerte, it takes me back to driving my 1999 blue Mustang to FIU in Miami. That was one of the best times of my life. I was old enough to earn more freedom from my parents and young and free enough to enjoy it.
Mi papá una vez me dijo, vive tu vida. Es un consejo muy sencillo, muy simple, pero a la vez muy profundo. Yo prácticamente tengo como 2 años cantando y pues me ha ido muy bien, muy bien. Bueno, tengo gran expectativa, ¿no? Por lo menos conquistarme toda la colonia latina. Espero que así sea. Cuando la necesité, esa niña me recordó quién era y por qué estoy aquí.
If you can believe it, even after all these years of being a fan of Shakira, almost 30 years to be exact, I had never been to one of her concerts. I did buy the CD live and off the record of her tour of the Mongoose around 2004, but I'd always dreamed of seeing her live. I was very excited and I had a great time. But I hate to say it, I felt kind of underwhelmed. As far as I could tell, she sang live for the most part and she sang great. She has an amazing voice, and in my opinion, she's one of the best dancers in the entertainment industry today. But I wasn't sitting super close. I was sitting on a balcony, front row, pretty good seats, I guess, not front stage, but I had an okay view. but front row seats cost like $2,500. I paid about $280 per ticket for my family of three, so total about $842. That was already pretty stiff if you ask me. Then when we went, we got some drinks and snacks and paid $67. And then we bought two shirts. I know that was extra, but we paid about $80 for the shirts. So in total, for this concert, we spent about $1,000. I know there are people who spend a whole lot more than that, but we're not there economically. Anyway, I was underwhelmed because short of meeting Shakira, which is a dream for me, I've seen everything I saw there many times on TV and on the internet. I think that goes for many things. Especially as we get older, it's a lot harder to impress us because we've seen a lot. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't feel connected to her in a more intimate way. I don't know why I expected that, but I'm still glad I went. I think it was worth it. I sang all her songs and they brought back so many memories. Plus, I had a great time with my family, which the older I get, the more I realize is one of the things that give our life real meaning and purpose, loving our family and taking care of them. That's another thing I admire about Shakira. She has a great relationship with her parents and she seems to be an amazing mother. I also admire her intelligence and resilience. The song of hers that I would dedicate to my husband is Underneath Your Clothes, and to my daughter, En Tus Pupilas. So all in all, we had a good time at the Shakira concert. I would love to meet her one day, but I know that's probably never going to happen. Still, I have nothing but admiration for her, and I feel she inspires so many women with her kindness and resilience. So, am I glad I went to the Shakira concert? Absolutely.